All right. I know some of you watch this back after it happens, so I'll start talking now. It's been a minute, and that is something I'm going to address if we don't run out of time because, yeah, bit of a busy day today, and I thought I'll sit aside, do this live while I have the chance, but then I got some stuff to do, and then we're going to watch Elimination Chamber. I don't know why I said word because I'm not going to film my reaction, unfortunately. That's just going to be more of an I sit down and watch it with some family. Yeah. Let me just angle this more. Yeah. Um, Truthfully, I don't really expect much from this live. I just wanted a place where I can get these thoughts out. Um, yeah, I can't expect much from this live because I kind of went ghost on this channel for a little bit. And yeah, I have an explanation for it. I definitely do, and I'm going to say it. And it's not going to be one of those misleading things. It's going to be completely honest, and you will see because it's already in motion. Um, I'll give it a couple more minutes, and then I'm just going to start getting into the predictions. Because I am excited for Elimination Chamber. I'm really hyped to see where that goes, what's going to happen with it. I'm really just hopeful that it all... I think it will... To be completely honest, I'm really excited for this pay-per-view. My energy just went up thinking about it. I'm really excited for this pay-per-view. It's going to be a really nice pay-per-view, I think. Because the card we have is AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch, which is AJ Lee's first singles match in a minute. Like, in a hot minute. Like, that means, like, 10, 11 years or so? Yeah. I could see her winning, but at the same time, her losing isn't the worst possibility. So, that's going to be an interesting one. Then Then we have the Elimination Chamber match on the women's side. The winner faces Jade Cargill. If I have to predict anyone, it's probably going to be Rhea, because think about Rhea versus Jade, right? What's up, Reaper? There's a lot I'm going to explain here, but we're going to go through the chamber predictions first and foremost. Right now, I'm just kind of reviewing what the card is. Then, other than that, so I think that's going to be Rhea Ripley's victory. Yeah. Then we have, there's another match. Yeah. Why can't I think of this? We have what other title match is there? I know there's another title match on this card. I know it. By the way, I see 11 people, so if you're here, hit the like. Much appreciated. The next bit of the card is, do you have MFT still have their lantern? It is what it is. Let's just talk. Men's Elimination Chamber. I want LA Knight to win, but I think it's going to be Cody, which is unfortunate because back when I was streaming daily, like, not daily, but like every time there was a Raw or SmackDown to the best of my ability, at that point in time, they started the Drew and Cody feud. I think that was one of the first things that happened, right? And we're still going to be dragging it if Cody Rhodes wins. And I don't, like, respectfully, there's long-term storytelling and then there's dragging it. And Triple H drags most stories because not every story is a long-term story. It's a little annoying. Yeah, it's a little annoying. But, you know what? I'm excited to see what happens. So, a quick run through of my prediction. Oh, Punk and Balor. That's what I was sleeping on. I want Balor to win. I think that would shake things up a lot, but at the same time, I really want Punk and Roman one-on-one. I'm in this position where it's whoever wins, I'm happy with. Like, I will not complain if Finn Balor wins. I will not complain if CM Punk wins. So I'm going to make a prediction and say Punk is winning that. And that tonight's the night the Judgment Day implodes. Like, at least on Finn Balor's part. But, big but here. Yeah, I think this is the end of Judgment Day Balor tonight. I don't think he's winning, but I think it's going to be the end of Judgment Day Balor. And it doesn't have to go any further than that. All right, so that's my prediction for that. Men's Elimination Chamber. WrestleMania predictions, I'll probably do around WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes is probably going to win the Elimination Chamber for the men. Again, I just said how I don't want that to happen. No disrespect to Cody. I love Cody. I love Drew. But we've seen that match like so many times throughout the year. Like we literally saw 3 stages in of hell between the two. I know you could technically make like a Hell in a Cell match out of it, and you know what? That idea is really exciting to me. But like, come on, right? Like, why would we need that? You'll most likely get them. Okay, near Mania. Yeah, it's okay. As you can see, my mood is kind of like today. That's for a couple of reasons. Number one, I was just editing a video and I'm not really proud of how this one's turning out. Because the video I'm editing, it wasn't the greatest thing, but yeah. Thank you, man. Belt is awesome. I love this thing. Yeah, I think I'm more so here, actually less for the Elimination Chamber, but more to give you guys an update on things. Maybe, sort of. And I don't know if I should do it here and now, or if I should make a video dedicated to this. I think I'll do both. And a video will be dropping later, because that's just going to be whenever I have time to. To the 10 people watching this now, and then hopefully the many more watching this back later, I do have an important announcement regarding this channel, and one I made a clear consensus of. So, recently, I've been focusing on many other things revolving content creation, and I've branded an Instagram page, a TikTok, and a new YouTube channel, right? What's up, Wrestling World? Hey, I remember you. I remember you from these streams. All right, you're going to want to hear this because this is important. So, basically, I've been locked in recently, and I mean really, really recently, on trying to get in better shape and closer to God, Yeah, of course I remember you. Wrestling World, yes, you were on my streams before, so of course I'm going to remember. I'm not trying to just lie when I say, oh, I remember your names. I remember these usernames. I know the J. I remember a few others. And when they pop up, it will unlock all the memories. So, basically, yeah, the Reaper Plays kind of put it in the comments right there. I have this account on Instagram. It's a YouTube channel as well for this, and a TikTok called Count Your Blessings, where I've been locked in on doing fitness activities every day, along with a verse of the day, all so I can get in shape and better myself. No, I don't know who you are, Reaper. That's odd. But yeah, so I've been doing that, and in all honesty, I gotta tell you guys, and I'm not gonna leave you guys in the, confused or in the dark about this for much longer. I'm addressing this now. What happened to the bear or the animal I had in the corner? That bear, I mean, that's in the corner of where I streamed in my room. So he's upstairs right now. I think he's in some box because I think he needs to get washed. I think it fell in a dirty place recently. Yeah, so I think we need to wash Bear Hendry or the Unmatchable Bear or whatever we want to call him. Same, bro. I'm trying to get shape here too. So that's perfect, okay? Because I have this YouTube channel. You're probably not going to find it via search, but I posted it in my community section of my channel. It's called Count Your Blessings. And if I haven't already, I will post it in the community section of the channel. There I am trying to I post content every day where I do exercises to get in shape and do a verse of the day. This has become my primary focus for content creation. This is not me saying that the Unmatchable One channel is done, because I'm not destroying this channel. This channel will be up for the foreseeable future, for as long as I can think. Excuse me. All I'm saying is this is not going to be something I'm super consistent with anymore. This is going to be more of a channel that I have fun with from this point on. Like, I can still do a stream here and there if an occasion calls for it, right? The Elimination Chamber predictions, I'm doing this because the occasion calls for it. But I don't know if I'm going to be fully committed to posting as much as possible on this channel. I think that I'm going to be much more relaxed. Dax, man. This is another guy I remember. Mr. Do the Doorknob review. Okay. It's great to see you, Dax. Yeah, so that's the primary focus with content creation now, that new channel. I still think it goes along the lines of wrestling in the sense of all these wrestlers need to do stuff like I'm doing on that channel to get in shape. So, have you missed anything? Let me catch you up, Dax. I'm going to rerun through my Elimination Chamber predictions in just a second. But what I was just explaining is I have a new YouTube channel, and I also have a TikTok and Instagram for this too. The page, it's called Count Your Blessings on all accounts. And I post content on there daily doing fitness activities every day to get in shape. And for my goal to discipline myself. And I have like a Bible verse of the day at the end of every reel. So, thank you, Wrestling World. I appreciate you. So, basically what I'm trying to say with that is that form of content is my primary focus now. I'll still do stuff on this channel, but I'm not super committed. Like, if the occasion calls for it, like Elimination Chamber, I'll do something. I'll still stream if I feel like it, but it's really not as much of a... I was taking this so much more seriously, like, in certain points in time, and I'm just here finally saying, I'm doing something. What's the account name? If I drop a... I'll drop a follow. I appreciate it. It's called Count Your Blessings. If you can't find it, it depends on where you're trying to find it. Because Count Your Blessings is spelled with the O in count is a 0 and the L in blessings is a 1. That's how the handle is. And if you can't find it, I already have or will post it in the community section of my channel. Oh my goodness. It's good that everyone's coming back for this. But yeah, this is not really me saying like, oh, screw this channel or this channel's done. It's me saying consistency, like it's me saying this is how it's going to be. There's so many accounts with that name, I can't find it. I will post it in the community section of the channel. I'm back. You subscribed? I appreciate it. Yeah, YT community posts, guys. I've put the account right there. So the community, just go to the community section of my channel. I put a link there. That is me. If you subscribe to any other person that has that name too, that's not me. And if you're just searching online and don't know which I am and looking for a profile picture, it's like of a head, the back of a head, and like a cool sky type of thing. Okay, let me catch you up. So, my Elimination Chamber predictions I just did, and I will recite them right now. Punk is going to win the world title match. Finn Balor will leave Judgment Day tonight. Conflict will happen. Cody Rhodes is probably going to win the men's Elimination Chamber, and they're going to have like a Hell in a Cell match with him and Drew at Mania or something. Women's match. Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill. Moneymaker. That's how I see it going. AJ Lee and Becky Lynch. I actually am going to go out on a limb and say Becky Lynch is going to win this. I think AJ is going to win the title eventually, but I think that's a Mania moment. I don't think Becky Lynch is losing this soon. Or she might because of Natalya. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Becky Lynch. And I believe that's all the matches tonight. I think so. But then also, the bigger news after the Elimination Chamber predictions, if you didn't catch it, is I've made a second YouTube channel, which I also have an Instagram account and a TikTok for this, called Count Your Blessings, which I'm posting on daily. Like, this has became the top priority for me, and I really plan to make, like, I kind of plan to shape a career out of those channels and out of that content. And what I was basically saying is I'm still going to be active on here. Not insanely active, but when an occasion like a pay-per-view, a WrestleMania, a SummerSlam, an Elimination Chamber, when stuff like that calls for it, or if I feel like, oh, I really want to talk to you guys about this topic or how WWE is doing right now, I'll come back and do a video for that. And to quickly shy away from what I'm saying, to give Wrestling World a tip on this, I'm not the guy to ask for advice on this. All I know is, let me try to be as frank as possible. How to say this? All I know is the idea with you going to ask. So, Wrestling World, if you tell your crush that you like her, I support the idea. And the reason is why. So, just first thing I'm going to say is just to keep your confidence in asking her. Number one, if you don't ask her, you're wasting your time wondering what would happen if I asked her, and you're wasting your energy on that. If you do ask her, if she says yes, then that's awesome. You're going somewhere, right? If she likes you too. If she says no, you're no longer wasting your energy on what if. So either way, it's the right thing to do. Otherwise, you're just holding back something that you're holding yourself back and keeping yourself behind. Yeah. Or you could just take him to Suplex City. Yeah, that works too, I guess, right? Just make sure that you don't trip up like Brock Lesnar on the entrance ramp when you're trying to shoot your shot. That's all I got to say. First, ask if she's a pro wrestling fan. If not, it's Joker. Truthfully, I actually want to say, being a wrestling fan has inspired me to do this workout stuff on the other account. Like, watching wrestlers and seeing their condition, I'm like, if I can't move, like, look at how Rey Mysterio moves at his age. And then I see other people that I know that struggle to bend down at a few years younger than that. And when you really think of just which condition would you rather be closer to or want to be in, that's the type of thing that motivates me to, like, start with this discipline, like, do these activities every day. Like, because I want to be fit when I'm in the future, right? And yeah, walk up to that crush like Oba. I was looking at you. Fair. That's a nice Gunther quote. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I might be speaking in circles here, but I want to kind of talk to the chat. What are your guys' thoughts? Any questions on Elimination Chamber? General questions? The new account? I feel like if she's a decent person, Wrestling World, it will be a fair misunderstanding if she does. It will just be like a nice brush off in a way. If she makes a scene out of it, then you just know that she wasn't the right person for you in the first place. Because I'm sure you do not want someone that would do that. So don't be concerned. Let her true colors show. That's all I can say. What was the plan if Bronson didn't get injured? Honestly, I think that they just wanted a member of the Vision in that match. I don't think Bronson was going to win. I think that they just wanted to outweigh the heels with... I think they wanted a decent balance of baby faces and heels, because with Jay in that match, which obviously wasn't supposed to happen, Trick was the only heel in that match. I think they wanted at least 2 heels. And so the angle they went with is Jay gets injured, you put Logan from the same group in there. And Logan's been in the chamber before. He knows what he's doing. So I don't think it changes much other than that, truthfully. Damn, it's all right. Stuff happens. Trick needs to turn face? No. No, Trick does not need to turn face. He is fine. I get it. He's over. But, you know, I don't know. I just like Trick as a heel right now. Like, and I think there have been people in the past who have just been heels but get cheered. And I have no problem with that. Oba should be in it instead. I agree. I wish Oba was in the chamber. Missed opportunity. I do hope that Oba Femi is the person to accept Brock's open challenge. If it's Gunther, we know Brock's career is over, which would suck. And I don't want it to be LA Knight. Like, I wouldn't mind it. And really, in retrospective, the second they make the match, I'll be like, okay, that's nice. But when you have the whole crowd chanting Oba at Raw, you can't say you listen to the fans if you're not going to put him in that position. Because even with Triple H's logic of, what would that decision, what would that decision do in the long run? What happens after that? After that, right, Oba Femi becomes the megastar you want him to be. Instantly with that decision. So when you look into the future, Oba could use it a lot more than LA Knight. Thank you. Thank you. I don't think I've ever publicly done my Triple H impression, like on this channel, which is funny. I'm like halfway into season 2 of Unreal, but I saw the LA Knight clip in Money in the Bank that people are talking about. Yeah. I disagree with people saying, oh, LA Knight needs to go somewhere else. I don't think he's done that dirty. But they're definitely taking way too long to pull the trigger on the guy. Like, in my opinion. Like, we're just a little out of here. Are you enjoying the show? It was all part of the plan. Biggest financial gate in history at this arena. Most amount of fans. Chelsea, great at her role. Great at her role, yeah. I feel like Y2J is in the box. That would be... I wouldn't complain. I haven't thought about the box, honestly. I completely forgot about that. Let's predict who's going to be in the box or what could be in the box. I actually have no idea. Chris Jericho makes sense, but would it be Jarrett? Who else is out right now with an injury? Or who else could it be? Okay, imagine if you just like... Imagine if we're just watching the show and we see like Braun Strowman plow through the box. Like, if I could see that happening. No, Dax, I would not. Seth is your dad? Tell him I say best wishes, get well soon. But yeah. And I'm bald. Yeah, thank you. I mean, maybe when I'm doing my Triple H impression, I can say I'm bald, but yeah. I feel like I've done it. That's insane. This is a wrestling channel, and I've done a Donald Trump impression before I've done a Triple H impression. That's insane. It could be Danhausen. It could be Danhausen. That is elite take. I just remembered that. I think that's a possibility. I could see it being Joe Hendry for whatever reason. I don't know. Like, okay. We're gonna talk about this in the Hall of Fame. It is great to be in the Hall of Fame for the WWE. This is the greatest honor of my life. It's absolutely incredible. Triple H, he's a great guy. He's an absolutely wonderful guy, quite frankly. It's a great honor. Trump Towers, they do great. They do great. That's the best I could do. Yeah. So that's all you're getting out of me. If it's Joe, yeah, if it's Joe Hendry. Oh no, I said it. Oh shoot. I think someone else said it a bit before me because he didn't appear. Okay, we're safe. We're safe, guys. No. Imagine you just open up. Oh gosh, I can't get too political here, but like if you just open up the box and it's like Donald Trump, that's insane. Like all you hear is YMCA play, and then box opens and you just see someone going like that would. I don't know if I want to see that. Um, yeah, Uncle Howdy is in the box. I wouldn't be mad at that. Um, I'd be really upset if Saul was in the box. I would say R-Truth, but yeah, I don't think that's possible. Maybe maybe his friend is in the box. Is it Little Jimmy? I think. Yeah. Uh, but yeah, don't ask why I have this. This is not mine. But basically, I think that I haven't. I think I know what it is, guys. I think I know what it is. My prediction right now, and this is my most concrete. The Demon Finn Balor is coming. Hold on, low battery. The Demon Finn Balor is coming out of that box. It's happening. Trust me, it's happening. I think the Masked Man thing was just a setup. Okay, there's two things that could have happened with this. Either number one, because of Bronson Reed getting injured, they're having rewrites for the Masked Man, and they just kind of wanted to get rid of it. If that's the case, we will find out tonight. If not, and there's a real Masked Man and that was just a ruse, then we're going to end up having a Masked Man interfere in the chamber or a little later. JUSO145, I think I remember you. How much did that? Oh shoot, this was honestly gifted to me, but I can assume it was a couple hundred that was dropped from the family that got me this. They had to have saved up for this, but I'm really grateful for this. This is, as you can see, we also have the Never Seen 17 side plates I got this Christmas. This was pretty cool. Yeah. Did Finn say that somewhere that he wasn't going to be the demon? Am I tripping? Did he say this somewhere? Like, is he confirmed? Interesting. Yeah, that's the thing. So I feel like that might have just been their way of like getting out of the story. Like making it some random guy, and then you know what they might even do? I wouldn't even be surprised. They'll think about this, find someone to like later say in a story with Rollins or like when the Vision's reassembled to say, "Oh yeah, I sent out like a person in a mask to attack you guys while I was on the shelf." I could see it just being like, "Oh, Seth saying I sent people out for you," and then something like that. I don't know. But what I do know is, do I remember you making? I think I do. You've definitely been on the streams because like 147 is really speaking to me right now. So I do thank you so much for being back. But yeah, so I think unfortunately, my phone is about to die. Hence, you heard me say low battery a second ago. So I do have to wrap it up, unfortunately. But I do want to say I hope everyone enjoys Elimination Chamber. Check the community section of my channel. Because then you can, if you want to see my face every day, go to my new channel, Count Your Blessings. We're at 17 subscribers. We're really starting from the bottom. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok from from that channel, which they're in the link in description, I believe. But nonetheless, I want to thank you all. I'll be back here soon, probably especially to talk about Mania, the results of Elimination Chamber. But yeah, it's nice that I can have this channel to just come on and have fun with it. But my other channel, that's serious. That I want to turn into something great. That I really want to make maybe a career out of. I have a vision for that channel. Not even me trying to be like Seth Rollins, but I have a vision, and the vision is clear. And as long as I have the support behind that channel, I'm good. Yeah. What happened to my sign? I completely forgot. Okay, here's the story. I was going to update you guys on the sign for Netflix, but I got very sick like instantly after, like the day after that show, I was feeling ill. Or like a day or two after that show. And because of that, I was like, I can't record this. And then after that, I completely forgot about it because I've been locked in on the new channel. We got on Netflix, guys. We did. And I have proof. I'm going to put it on a community post in a bit because you just mentioned that. Maybe I'll even make a video about it, but that's not a promise. My promise is I do have to go, unfortunately. So, it was nice catching up with all of you. Nice seeing you guys are still here, still show up for me. Yeah, hopefully I see some familiar names on that new channel. And I hope that everyone has a great day. God bless. Can you give a timestamp and show the date? I will take photos. Don't you worry. I will post everything in community section. And with that being said,